Hey, my name is Will Martin, and I'm a family nurse practitioner working in emergency medicine. And I've been a nurse for 31 years, and I've been a nurse practitioner for over 26 years. Most of that time has been spent in emergency medicine. And I'm wondering myself, why am I doing a YouTube video, and why am I starting a YouTube channel? Well, I'll tell you, the short answer is I've got to do something different. I've been in the business for a long time, and yes, there's always been those ups and downs. There's been those good days and bad days, but it just seems as though the last year has been more difficult for me. I don't know if it's been as difficult for my colleagues, but it has for me anyway. And it really culminated just a few days ago, the last shift that I worked in the emergency department. I worked a 10-hour shift. And I come in at 7 o'clock in the morning, and my role at 7 a.m. is to try to offload the overnight doc who's there by themselves. And so I came in at 7 a.m. and there were 7 patients waiting to be seen. The majority of them had been there for several hours, 3-4 hours or longer, and it's simply because it's busy. It's busy, and we have one physician out overnight. So I sign up for all 7, and I get to work trying to see them, get things started, get orders put in, whatever it may be. The very first person that I go in and see, I had to wake her up. She was sound asleep. I had to wake her up, and she immediately started to berate me, yell at me. Why am I waiting so long? You don't care about me. Quite honestly, got into the whole racist thing, and that's how I started my day. And at the end of that 10-hour shift, I had seen about 30 patients, and these are not easy, like sore throats or anything. These are all pretty complex patients. And I left, and I was in a decent mood, but I left work. I went right to the gym, and I got there, and I'm like there for 10 minutes, and I realized I can't even work out. It was like a lead weight sitting on my shoulders, and I couldn't do anything. So I went home, and thankfully my daughter, who's 16, she said, "Hey, let's go get some ice cream." And I hadn't had ice cream in quite a while, and so we went, got some soft ice cream. It was awesome. We were able to sit outside. It was a decent evening, and so it certainly turned me around and made me feel better. It also made me feel better that I had 3 days off coming up, so I could kind of decompress a little bit. But here I am, getting ready to go back into work tomorrow. And it's not that I dread it. Again, I've been doing this for a long time, but I've never, at least in my mind, I've never experienced burnout before. And I don't know whether this is burnout. I don't know what I'm experiencing, but to go back into work and try to do a perfect job. And let's face it, if you're in this line of work, if you're in medicine, if you're in healthcare, if you're a nurse practitioner, PA, physician, I don't care, you have to be perfect. There's no room for error for obvious reasons. And so you don't go in to work saying, gee, I'm going to try to do the best I can. You really have to go in with the idea that I'm going to make 0 mistakes, because this could be my mother, my brother, my child, in front of me that I'm taking care of. And so you have to, at least that's the way I've always approached it. And maybe that's part of the problem, that maybe I'm seeking perfection. I don't know. But in any case, I'm experiencing changes in how I feel about work, and I'm trying to find something different to do. I'm trying to find something that I could do, at home or anywhere. And of course, obviously, YouTube videos. I watch tons of them, and I'm a big fan of the YouTube platform. So I want to start a channel, I'm not sure what direction it's going to go in. I'm not sure really what I want to talk about. I think right now what I want to talk about is what's going on with me and what's on my mind. I'll get into that a little bit more in another video, but it would help me if I knew that there were other providers, nurses, healthcare workers out there that are feeling the same way I'm feeling. And, I would appreciate reading your comments. And I promise I'll get back to each and every one of you, because this is probably therapeutic for me to sit and talk about this. And maybe if we can strike up a dialogue amongst all of us, it might help us all out. So I look forward to creating more videos, and believe me, this just seems to just scratch the surface of what's really on my mind right now. So I hope to talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.